everybody, it's Kane. Busy day for me today. Server's been lagging like crazy, and I mean lag, I mean like dead crazy, and it was just getting, let's just say, a little pathetic. So I've done a little bit of an improvement today. First of all, I worked today, so I kind of took up my time, unfortunately. But besides that, I did quite a bit of an improvement today. Hopefully, people love it. One of our issues was our hard drive was running non-stop. In fact, it was so bad that a backup with the server not running could take 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute up to that. Server running, backups were taking 5 to 10 times longer, even sometimes longer than that. People are moving around. When you have 30 people online at once, and you're all spread around and moving, for example, take that block, that saves to the hard drive. And I've replaced it, or if I go into a new area, I keep walking, right? New blocks appear in the screen. Those are reading from the hard drive. And for example, this whole world is about, I would say, that guy's weird. I would say this whole world's right now about 80 to 90,000 files. And I'm not sure if each file, I believe how it works is each file is called a chunk, but I'm not sure if that's the actual case or not. But I'm just going to call it, oh, that's part of his skull outside. I'm going to say that anyways. So every time you move in an area, blah, 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 chunk loads, blah, blah, blah. And the reading and writing on this is insane on the hard drive. It pretty much stalls the hard drive. It gets that bad. The server will spam non-stop errors saying, did the server time change, or it's something we can't keep up, or something like that. And it got bad. I mean, look at this. I got a quad core here, is this 3 gigahertz, 2.8, I believe. But anyways, on the benchmark tests, not like ones I ran, but on this actual processor, was like the top third processor right now going. I mean, besides the ones that you pay like, friggin' 10 grand for a processor. But anyways, the point is, it was one of the top rated processors. I have 8 gigs of RAM. 8 gigs of RAM is quite a lot. I know a lot of people are getting that from their home server, but you have to remember this is an expensive RAM. Not only that, I got the hard drive and the 6 terabytes of bandwidth, the 100 megabytes per second link, and yes, it is. With about 20 of you guys online, I actually use about 5 megabytes per second or so. It's quite a bit, but without much bandwidth, I won't have to worry about going through that through a month. Anyway, so the biggest issue was the hard drive. I have all these good specs, and the hard drive is just dying on me. I mean, it gets slower and slower. You guys get massive pauses. We're actually from the hard drive. Besides the one issue, there's the one issue that's happening. It happens with some of you, and it doesn't happen with others. When you see like 10 people disconnect at once, I prefer to the people who did not get disconnected to do a trace route, if you know how to. You can Google how to do it, in command prompt, and you do s1.godcraft.com. If not, you don't have to. I understand. But anyways, what I'm trying to find is people who don't disconnect and making sure it passes back, legged out. By the way, that's his internet. I'm just trying to prove to the data center that it's burst, by the way. They're okay. I mean, it's their data center. BurstNet actually has gotten better. I mean, a lot of people hate them, and they did have bad rep back in the day. Now they're one of the top selling, servers out, server company out there. I actually do not buy from Burst. I have another company that doesn't rent from Burst, but actually manages their own hardware and everything there. I honestly like Burst's network, except this one switches that's acting up every few hours and drops us out for 30 seconds or so. But I'm trying to fix that. Anyways, about the hard drive thing. The hard drive problem is a pain in the ass, and I've come out with a solution. Vodka actually came out with the idea. I remember about it before, but I never actually just thought of it, never tried it. If I wanted to go SATA, First of all, I have to make sure it's had trim, and because it never idles enough to have trim properly work, what would end up happening, this is pretty cool. By the way, this is Demonic Master's little banner, I believe he calls it. It's pretty cool. Wonder why he does that. I wonder why it's on like that. I wonder how it... Weird. Anyways, this is his little... I wonder if it's actually underneath here. Oh, crap. That is going to kill me for running it. Anyways, well, I decided to use RAM. I have 8 gigs of RAM, so I use 1 gig of RAM to allocate to Zen. Zen is the base system. This is very important to me because I can back up the whole server in one image and take it to another. That's a huge, big help there, just in case something happens, whatnot. Also, reloads on 90% of data centers cost a lot of money. Most of them will do it for free. Charge about $50 for it. And you need, when you need a reload and something happened, some of these companies take 2 days. They won't do it right away. They kind of put you on almost like a waiting list. And I mean, when you get, problems, you want to get it fixed there and then. So, no signs saying that they're not in here anyways. Well, maybe this is somebody's... by the way, that's not lag. The doors, that's what doors do. Private suit. Sweet, I think it is. I don't know. I always call it suit. I don't know why. That's what it looks like. But anyways, so I'm using RAM, and so I have 7 gigs allocated to the actual server, which is running Ubuntu 10.04, 64-bit. I also tweaked up Java. I'm actually using Java 1.7. I would say 98% of you, maybe even 99% of people. I bet you everyone on the server uses 1.6. I'm guessing 98 and 99 uses pretty much 1.6, and then there's probably some that try to use 1.5. Not sure if it's playable. 1.5 is, I would say, it'd be like 95, 1.6, and then everyone else would be 1.5, the 5%. But anyways, and it works great. I read some benchmarks and read some reviews. There's a lot of people who recommended it. I'm going to put daytime. I think it was from 1.5 to 1.6, it was like an 18% improvement. And from 1.6 to 1.7, it was something crazy like a 48% or something, or a 58% improvement. That's huge. I mean, if it's 50... What the heck just happened? Oh, I fell down. If it's a 58% improvement, that's like a huge need. I mean, you imagine how, that's great. That's awesome. I'm so proud of it. Anyways, so now the server doesn't run on a, rotating or a moving hard drive. It doesn't run on an SSD because that would have issues with the trim. And it wouldn't be able to clean up itself, and it would end up bogging down as well. We didn't go with a Raptor. They wanted something like $200 for them, and that's way too expensive. So what we decided to do was go with actual RAM. The server right now is 300 megabytes. In the future, I mean, it'll expand. We hope it won't go crazy, but I mean, that's what's going to happen. I mean, eventually it's going to be 1 gig, and then it'll go 2 gigs, and that just happens. But when that happens, we'll have to go from 8 gigs to 12 gigs, and I think that's going to cost me like $300, maybe almost $400. One-time fee at least, so that's a good part. Will be an extra monthly fee on, what we pay for the server. But that hopefully won't be anytime soon. And even by then, maybe we'll just, we'll see what the company offers. It's a pretty good company. I like them. Maybe they'll have even a better server. The cost of the RAM, the reason for that is just, I think it uses 4 gig dimmies or whatever you want to call it, and those start to cost a lot of money, or I forget what it was. Anyways, so now we're running the game in the actual RAM. I think hard drives are like 120 to 200 megabytes per second. The RAM access speed, all this stuff is insane, right? So the RAM should run around 1200 megabytes a second. So I mean, you should be able to have 30 people log in all of a sudden, and boom, you know, everything should load for you. You shouldn't lag out. Backups are literally now like 1 second. I'm not kidding you. I mean, you can snap your finger and it's done. In fact, maybe I'll do a time on it and put a timer on it and see exactly how fast it is. It's impressive. It makes me want to actually tear. So I think I've really worked hard, and I've actually asked less hours at work. So donate. I actually did ask for some less hours at work. I really just want to put more effort into the server. I mean, there's been quite a bit of donations, so it helps the server. I don't use it for personal uses. Yeah, you have to remember this. This month I had a few donations, actually pretty much pays for the server, and we did the big RAM upgrade. But when I do get a little too much donations, that stuff goes towards saving up for upgrades, or of course paying the monthly bill. And from there, nothing much. I mean, I don't take a cut. I mean, if somebody wants to actually donate me money and say, hey, this is for yourself, sure, that's fine. But I'm not going to be, I don't want to be greedy. So, I mean, it would be cool if one day I could do this as my life job. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I think I'm not bad at it. But, you guys are the ones who have to tell me if I'm good or not. But I really don't think I'm too bad at it. I'm always learning. I'm eager to learn. I'm always willing to try new ways. I'm willing to, be at work and sitting on in the toilet, resetting the server. I don't actually sit on the toilet part, but you know what I mean. I'm willing to hurt myself to make the server perfect. I want to, make the server great. I want to make a great home, and I hope to have like 50 plus people all the time online, making wonderful creations. I hope one day we get rid of world chat and get more of an area chat, and maybe like a group kind of friend chat. There is a group chat, but it only goes by colors. I'm not going to set up that kind of system, but I hope to have a chat system where can actually, or a guild chat type thing. That would be pretty cool. And there's a lot of things Notch will have to do. There's a lot of work, but I really have some good hopes. And I mean, his server is not that well tweaked, so hopefully, he does some stuff. Come join us. Look at this. So, anyways, this was a spawn thing. Demonic monster, I'm gonna call him, seems to have built that so close to the spawn. What did we do? We were trying to reduce massive ass buildings so close to the spawn, and of course he's slightly delayed. It's not his fault. Hopefully it's not too close. But you know what? This RAM is actually saving us for some stuff like that. Big things like this, though, like computers with slow connections. I mean, when you burst all that data to a computer, it gets a little slow for them. But with you guys with faster connections, who've always had faster connections, you'll actually warp and feel and notice the difference now. The LAN loads so fast that you'll start getting a lot like clear chunks because it's sending it too fast, and I guess it may miss a packet or two, but yeah, it's great, and I'm going to keep this as a short video. Hopefully tomorrow I can tour something. Oh, I did Demonic Monsters banner. That's what I'm going to call it. Anyways, you can go there. It's Warp Demonic Master, Demonic Manor, I believe it is. Yep, there you go. Here we are. And he has a cool skull, which he just replaced. I wonder why. It looked cooler before. He had this kind of brick there. I think that brick looks better. What do you about that? You guys should, vote for that. There we go. Anyways, short video. Well, I don't know if it was short now. I talked a lot. Anyways, I'll see you guys in game, and hey, if you want to help and donate, please go ahead. Actually, if you want to just donate, if you can remember, my email is kanechart@gmail.com. That is KANECHART@gmail.com. You can donate anything from 10 to, if you're a millionaire, millions. It would be cool if, a billionaire actually was on the internet. Like, I had a great time on your server. I want you to retire today as long as you keep doing this for the rest of your life, that pops me $1 million. Can you imagine something like that ever happened to somebody? Anyways, I'm being a little scary now, so I'm gonna leave. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Bye.